Begin by lying on your back with your feet out straight and your arms resting on the ground beside you. Inhale and exhale deeply through your nose, feeling your belly rise and fall. Inhale. Draw your knees up and into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins, giving yourself a little hug. Reach your arms out to the left and right on the floor, creating a wide T. Exhale. Slowly drop your knees down to the right as you gaze over your left shoulder, creating a gentle spinal twist. Draw your knees up. Exhale. Drop your knees over to the left as you gaze gently over your right shoulder. Draw your knees up. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your hands down by your sides. Start to draw circles in the air with your knees. Start small, gradually making the circles bigger. Now switch directions, starting with big circles and moving to smaller circles. Exhale. Drop your feet down at the base of your hips, keeping your knees bent with your feet hip-width apart. Bring your arms by your sides and walk your shoulder blades close together underneath your back. This will open up your heart space. Inhale. Slowly lift your hips up toward the sky, creating a bridge with your body. Exhale. Slowly lower your hips back down to the earth. Inhale. Lift your hips back up as high as they will go. Keep space between your neck and your chest. Exhale. Slowly lower your hips back down to the earth. Inhale your knees close to your chest, hugging your shins. Start to rock forward and backward between your shoulders and bottom. If you have enough momentum, rock yourself up into a seated position, or let go of your legs to gently come up. Sit in a cross-legged position at the front of your mat. Sit up tall, hands on your knees. Take a deep breath in, filling up from the base of your spine, in your belly, and up in your chest. Then exhale. Sigh it out through your nose. Inhale. Sweep your arms up over your head, palms facing each other. Draw your shoulder blades up, backward, and then down your back. On your exhale, place your right hand down on the mat, slightly behind your right hip. Reach above your head and toward the right with your left hand, taking a side bend and letting your right elbow relax. Reach back up through center. Place your left hand slightly behind your left hip. Reach overhead to the left with your right hand on the next exhale, taking a side bend, letting your left elbow relax. Reach back up through center. On your exhale, start to hinge forward over your shins with your hands out in front of you, pressing into the mat. Don't worry about how low your bend is. Don't push yourself. Be comfortable. Take a few deep breaths here. Stack each vertebra one at a time as you straighten your back. Then reach your arms up overhead. Bring your right arm down across your body to your left knee. Then bring your left hand down next to or slightly behind your left hip. Inhale and lengthen your spine upwards. Then exhale, twisting to your left, gazing over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Twist a little bit deeper. On your inhale, slowly unwind, reaching both of your arms back overhead. Lower your left hand down across your body to your right knee. Inhale to lengthen your spine upward, and exhale, twist to your right, gazing over your right shoulder. Use your inhale to lengthen your spine and ground your tailbone down, and exhale, twist from your low belly. Inhale. Slowly unwind, sweeping your arms up overhead. On your exhale, start to hinge forward over your shins with your hands out in front of you, pressing into the mat. Come up onto your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Place your knees directly under your hip joints and make sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Inhale. Direct your gaze upward and drop your belly toward the floor. Exhale. Bring your gaze down and round your back, pulling your belly button upward toward the sky. Inhale. Gaze upward, belly toward the floor. Exhale. Gaze down, back rounded. Gaze upward, belly toward the floor. Gaze down, back rounded. Come back to a neutral spine. Lifting up off of your knees, push your hips up toward the sky and step your feet back, coming into downward facing dog. Feet should be hip width apart, hips pressing upward towards the sky, heels relaxing down toward the mat. Inhale. Press your hips back, and on your exhale, start to walk your feet up between your hands. Your hands do not need to remain on the mat, and your knees do not need to stay straight. As your feet walk up, let your torso hang forward. Inhale. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. As you exhale, fold forward. Lower your hands down to the mat while stepping your feet backward, keeping your hips up in the air, coming into downward facing dog. Press your hips back, and on your exhale, start to walk your feet up between your hands. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Gently bring your hands down by your side, fingers spread out wide, palms facing the front of the room. Draw your shoulder blades up, backward, and then down your back. Extend your tailbone down toward the floor by rolling your hips back, lifting your low belly. Gently let your head fall over to your right ear reaching toward your right shoulder. On your exhale, gently let your chin come down to your chest. Slowly roll your head up, bringing your left ear to your left shoulder. Gently let your chin come down to your chest. Right ear to right shoulder, chin to your chest. Left ear to your left shoulder. Come back to neutral. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out your mouth. Bring your palms together in front of your heart center. Feel your feet planted strongly into the earth, your posture upright and strong. Imagine the power of the earth flowing into your body. Good morning.